Hey everyone, Chris Manus here. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but I figured, it's October and, well, as they say, it's that time again. Yep, Halloween is quickly approaching, and that means performances of the Rocky Horror Picture Show and the Rocky Horror Show all over the place. In fact, I know of a couple in the Pennsylvania area if you're interested. First off, for those in the York area and central Pennsylvania, Friday, October 26th and Saturday, October 27th, York Little Theater is having its annual production of the Rocky Horror Show. 2 shows each night, 9 o'clock and midnight. Go to ylt.org for tickets and info, and definitely, I'd say, buy your tickets in advance because this is a very popular event and it's been known to sell out year after year. And for those who might be in northeast Pennsylvania, East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, the Sherman Theater, Saturday, October 27th, the annual Halloween show there. A costume contest, live music featuring This Way to the Egress, and of course at midnight, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, as performed by my shadow cast, The Sweet Translucent Dreams. Much like last year, I won't be joining them for the performance this year, unfortunately, because I have other theater-related obligations to attend to that weekend. But if you're in the area, either area, go check out either performance, or if you're able to, check out both. Why not? And while you're at www.ylt.org getting your tickets for the Rocky Horror Show, why not pick up tickets for the next show on the schedule at York Little Theater, which is Avenue Q, which I am in. Okay, so now that we've got the plugging out of the way, as I said, it's time for October. Rocky Horror performances are coming up, and I'm sure if you Google Rocky Horror Halloween showings or something like that, it'll tell you where some are in your area so that you can go and see it this year. So, that being said, it's time for what's become sort of an annual tradition, my audience participation training vlogs. I'm going to do one each day this week, starting today here on Sunday, leading all the way up to Sunday the 21st, leading all the way up to Saturday the 27th, which is the final night for Rocky Horror at the YLT, and of course the big Sweet Translucent Dreams shadow cast performance at the Sherman Theater in East Stroudsburg. Now, usually my videos focus on a particular theme of callbacks, and I thought, you know what, let's do something a little different this year. Each video is going to focus on a particular song. I'll basically recite the song lyrics and then let you know what the callback is, where it comes in, and all that good stuff. And I'll try to make it accessible for both performances of the stage show and of the movie, but I may use common callbacks for the movie because it's well more familiar with, and just if you go see a production of the live stage show, use your judgment when using callbacks, okay? Whenever the narrator speaks, don't chant Charles Gray is okay, because that's not Charles Gray on stage. He's been dead many a year now. It doesn't make sense if you do it. Alright, so anyway, all that aside, we'll get started here. So why not start with the opening number, which is Science Fiction Double Feature. Some lyrics, Michael Rennie was ill the day the earth stood still, but he told us where to stand. At which point a response is on our feet, and occasionally it's a counter response of on your knees. Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Claude Rains was the Invisible Man. At which point you respond, how would you know? And something went wrong for Fay Ray and King Kong. They got caught in a celluloid jam. You respond something to the effect of, yay, jam, I love jam. One of my personal favorites is, Smuckers. Then at a deadly pace, it came from, you ask where? Once you're told outer space, you respond politely, thank you. And this is how the message ran. And that brings us to the course, which is, science fiction, double feature, Dr. X will build a creature, see androids fighting, Brad and Janet, and Francis stars in Forbidden Planets. Oh. At the late night, you respond early morning, double feature, you respond Rocky Horror, picture show. Then the next verse, I know Leo G. Carroll was over a barrel when Tarantula took to the hills. Excuse me, getting winded here. It's been a while since I've done any sort of, length of speaking. The hills. And I really got caught when I saw Janet Scott fight a Triffid that spits poison and kills. A common response is to ask, what the fuck is a Triffid? Dana Andrews said prunes with pits. Echo gave him the shits. And passing them used X-Lax pills. But when worlds collide, commonly clap your hands together and go boom, and then react as if you were in great pain afterwards. Or just alternate, when worlds collide, that hurts. Said George Powell to his bride, I'm going to give you some terrible thrills. Like what? Like back to the course again, science fiction, double feature, Dr. X will build a creature, see androids fighting, and then if you're watching the movie, when the credit for Brian Thompson appears on the screen, you echo saying his name like you would have said Brad and Janet in the first verse, basically like, see androids fighting, wait, Brian Thompson, and Francis stars in Forbidden Planets, the late night, it's early morning, double feature, Rocky Horror Picture Show, I Want to Go, common response is you're already there, or I Want to Come, late nights, and once again, to the late nights, early morning, double feature, Rocky Horror Picture Show, by RKO, RK Who, the late night, early morning, double feature, Rocky Horror Picture Show, in the back row, and at which point, no matter where you are, the proper response is always, fuck the back row. And then one last time, you get the late night, early morning, double feature, Rocky Horror Picture Show. And that ends the first song of the show and the movie for you. So hopefully you'll be able to put that into practice. If you're able to, watch the movie before you go out and see a showing, find clips on YouTube. Like I said, with performances of the stage show, don't rely on the timing that you would use for the movie, because there's no way it's going to be the same. You just have to feel what's right, If the song seems to be moving on in a pretty good clip, some of the callbacks might not work, but it's worth a shot. Alright, so that's it for this video. Tune in tomorrow when we'll go over some honest participation for Dammit Janet.